this one is Cameron Dicker. And here we go from L.A. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He is caught and sent out well behind that line of scrimmage. Second long coming.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them saying, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
And he's down. It looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Hurts on first down. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. To the line we go. They're set 1st and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Such a magnificent run. Quick story time. My first NFL start. Ricky Watters does the same thing. Gets the ball inside and near that goal line. Now I get in the huddle. Ricky says, give Ricky the ball. Time to give Ricky the ball. You pay off a running back after such a tremendous effort.
Barkley is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get it out of the way, big time.
Chargers, nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets a 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It'll lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I know an aggressive call on second.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Flushed out now to his left. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. He doesn't get the chance to add on to that. This still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
2nd and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 8-0 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They have 3rd down and 8. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. On the screen, this is Harris. Play not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage. Brock, 4th down coming up.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Herbert throwing on 4th down. Johnson finds the football, complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that, where he's softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 24. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish off their opening drive. Left McConkey with a touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yeah, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard
line. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 27.
From the 27. On the move, headed right. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. And the Chargers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. They've got 1st down from the 31. Running behind center with Harris. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Play action now for Herbert. He rolls to his right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. He's at midfield. The 30. He's at the 10. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. So the defense decides to decline the penalty. Now the Eagles will attempt another 2-point conversion.
The Eagles will
Hurts
set up
looking to
a
throw.
2-point conversion.
And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, 6 as it's sent away. Darius Davis to return it. Juke the defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. Herbert back to it after the pick. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He's trying another one deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers earn the chance to tie it before halftime.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers tie things up at 14. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Jukes one defender.
Avery Williams on the return. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the gain's going to be to the 34-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Still finding room past the 45. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ball on the 45. First and 10. They kick the running back in motion. From the pistol, Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's going deep. Near the goal line. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work.
Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And they'll bring him down. The fake does not work. We'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. First play, he's going for it to the end zone. late in the half, Brock. Why not take a shot downfield? And their prayers are answered as they come up with that late touchdown.
You know, this is just a case of who wants it more. If you're in that secondary, all you're thinking is knock the ball down. Yeah. Even if you make some contact, right? They rarely call pass interference on plays like that. But somehow, some way, the ball winds up as a touchdown.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. Close that one, but they couldn't connect.
The offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Second and 10 now, Herbert. And that one's going to hit the turf. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
On third down, Herbert. Big gain downfield. And they bring him down after the player reaches the 26. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
It is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Here's Herbert, first and 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers grow the lead coming out of halftime.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
For a second, looked like the Chargers offense was coming off, but no. Coaches say stay out there. We're going for 2. Now Herbert again. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
You feel a little armchair quarterback after that call. Like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
They're all lined up and ready to boot it away. Chooses to bring this one out. Not much on that. Should have kept it in the end zone. Tackle's made at the 15-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Third quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. There he goes, right sideline. He does it, touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles start the second half with some needed points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try. He's throwing for it. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Derwin James picks it.
Keeps the score. Chargers 27, Eagles 26.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. On the return, here comes Davis. And And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needs.
They get there to touch him down, Brock, but big gain on that play.
21 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Baylor Tiger! Baylor Tiger! Ready!
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
When that play caller decides run-pass option, you're not thinking a sack, especially on 3rd down. Give it and run it. And if you're going to throw it, boy, you got to get the ball out of your hands.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
I'm sure, Kate, that the coaches would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. There's no additional damage done, however, this time. Fortunately, get the ball back, and everyone could breathe just a little bit easier.
Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer.
First down throwing for Hurts. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. When it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He's going to be just 1 step away from that 1st down. They haul him down to the 31. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
1. Here's Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. And he touched him down as he finds enough to pick up the 1st.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Hurts now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. It's caught with Saquon Barkley. And this is taken ahead to the 42. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. He's back to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Barkley again here on 2nd. Philadelphia, 1st down.
Best run games in this league at balance can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Working inside the red zone. Looking to his fullback now. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Working quickly here.
5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the Chargers' 10-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw. The throw is caught. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Will set up for the 2-point.
They want to run it across. And he gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That puts them in a much better spot now. Up 7 here in the 4th.
27. Jake Elliott to kick off for
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Baylor Tiger.
Now Herbert to throw. What a clutch play late. He intercepts it. And the Eagles are going to get the football inside the enemy 40.
That's now 2, Kate, that they got for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
They'll start this series with an option left. And he'll be out of bounds just a yard or 2 short of that 25. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Running left. This is Barkley. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
28-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. They're going to pass it here. Forced out to his right. Has it in close. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th.
27. Jake Elliott to kick off for
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On return, here comes Davis. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
L.A. bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.